Hello sweethearts, welcome back to this channel. So today we are going to make Ghanaian authentic party chips. You can also call it savory chips. So stay with me and enjoy the rest of the video. Firstly, get a clean dry bowl. Transfer in your flour. This is 500 grams. Add in your dry ingredients. I'm adding a half teaspoon of sugar, half teaspoon of salt, and half teaspoon of nutmeg, grated nutmeg. You go ahead to add in your baking powder. Mix ingredients together till it's well mixed. You go ahead to add in your butter. I'm using 225 grams of butter. You can use less or more depending on your quantity, but make sure it's not too much. This is how it will look like after adding your butter. You go ahead to make a roll between. Then transfer in your blended onions and garlic. Add in 1 egg. The egg is optional, you can choose to add or not. Mix together. We don't need extra water because of the blended onions and the garlic. If we had grated, we could use water. So you mix well till you achieve your desired dough. Please make sure you knead it well since we don't have the machine to make it so smooth. So this is how your dough will look like. Not too soft, not too hard. You go ahead to cover it with a cling film. Set it aside for about 15 to 20 minutes to make the ingredients to settle down. In the rolling process, you will need a flat and dry surface. I'll be using my chopping board. So you go ahead to sprinkle some flour on your surface to avoid the dough stick. You divide your dough into parts and start to roll. This is how the texture should look like after rolling. So you go ahead to cut. I'll use a pizza cutter to take off the rough dough. There are so many ways in cutting your chips. Here I will be using 3 methods. I'm using my pizza cutter to cut it in shapes. So this is how when you use your pizza cutter it looks like. So this is the first method. I'll be using normal knife to cut it. I think the knife is so difficult when you are cutting it. It makes it quite rough. And you can also use scissors. So you see the scissors is the fastest. So it's either you use your pizza cutter, your knife, or your scissors. Anyone you have in your house, you can use. So you continue to roll your dough till it's finished. This is how they look like after cutting them into your preferred size and shapes. At this point, you can choose to fry or bake, but we are using the frying method. So you go ahead to transfer your oil in your heated pan. Then leave it to heat up. Leave it to heat up for some minutes. Then you check if it's hot. So you begin to fry. The oil is bubbling up because of the butter inside the dough. So don't worry if you see such. You fry it till it turns golden brown. In this festive season, friends and families will visit. Make their stay a memorable one by trying this recipe. You can call it chin chin, savory chips, or anyhow you want to call it. Some people prefer their chips to be hard and crunchy. So if you want it to be hard, you leave it in the oil for some minutes after it turns golden brown. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate. On to the next one.